Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to show you guys my apartment. I have lived here since August now and I completely started from scratch. I really only had like a bed and a dresser and like not much else, and I've just like slowly over time accumulated more stuff. I did a lot of thrifting, a lot of secondhand shopping, and I have like completely created the apartment of my dreams from everything secondhand. And I couldn't be more happier with my space and my home. I absolutely love being here, and I'm so happy with my space. If you know me, you've probably heard me talk a lot about my house because I'm goddamn obsessed with it. And it kind of just makes it that much better that mostly everything is secondhand, or I've had it forever. It just makes me feel better about the impact I'm leaving on this planet. So yeah, I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna let you know where everything's from, but I'll tell you right now, more than 80% of it is thrifted, secondhand, or off the side of the road. So that's all the information I can give you. I don't know anything else about this stuff, which is kind of cool. Let's get into it. So I'll start in my bedroom. So I don't have a door, so it's just kind of like a big entryway. But the first thing is right here. We've got this little bedside table. It used to be my bedside table, but now I put it here because there's no room next to my bed in this apartment. So I've got my little ukulele. I got it on Amazon after I got back from Hawaii because obviously I really wanted one. I just keep like my journal there, and then like the book I'm reading at the moment. That's where I keep that, in that little drawer area thing, cabinet, whatever. And then I've got this salt lamp, which I got at the thrift store. It didn't come with a light bulb or a cord to plug it in, so it's kind of just there. And then one of my favorite plants because it has like the white leaves. And then this little, what would you call it? Like those letterboard, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Those like letterboard kind of things. I DIY'd it out of a picture frame. And then I even like made the letters myself too. It took a lot of wood glue and white paint and time. But I love it. And it always says feeling real good. And then up here we've got this mirror. I got it at a thrift store as well. The like rim of it used to be blue, but I painted it white, and whenever I was painting it white, I broke the glass trying to put it back together. And I was so upset, but I loved it too much, so I kind of just left it and kept it how it was, and I'm really not mad about it. And right here there's this little wall hanging. It's my roommate's, so I'm not really sure where it's from, but... And then there's this little flower pot that like is like a hanging pot. I got it at the thrift store. I'm pretty sure it was a candle holder. It was light pink, and I spray painted it white, put the little plant stuff inside of it to like hold all the dirt in, and then hung some rope from it and made it a plant pot. I have 2 more of those like around the house. I love those. They're so cute. I just think they're so cute. They're not really realistic as pot holders, but we're making it work. And then we've got this little fun trio right here. So I got this desk off of Facebook Marketplace, which came with the chair. And I had been looking for a desk for a really long time. And this was the first thing that popped up after I was about to buy a different one. And this one was literally perfect because it came with the cutest chair ever that I'm actually still obsessed with. Probably one of my favorite things I own. And then it just has one big drawer. I have no idea where it's from. I'm assuming something like Target or like Walmart or something, but I got it on Facebook Marketplace. And while I was getting the desk, this girl was like moving to a different state, and she gave me this plant as well. She was like, "You look like you need a plant." So she just gave me the pot and the plant, and I was like, "Okay, thanks, you know me too well." And then also, my pride and joy, my gaming PC. I've had this thing since like maybe July, and I love it to death. It's my favorite thing ever. I got it on Facebook Marketplace as well. Everything secondhand, I was not joking. Over here we have my hamper. It used to be my dad's recycling bin, and I took it because I was like, I need this in my house. It's literally perfect. And then up here I got this plant. I got this at a thrift store as well, and then I just tied some rope to it and hung it up. And then my bed, my actual like bed, what would you call this? I don't even know. This is from like this thing that my bed's sitting on. Why can't I think of what it's called? But I got it from IKEA. It has like 2 big drawers, which is very nice for like storage. And then the rest of my bedding's from IKEA as well. I've had these pillows for so long, I have no idea where they're from. And then the headboard is actually something that my dad made me out of our old fence that he was like redoing. He turned it into a headboard for me, which so grateful for that because it's beautiful. And then I got these 2 picture frames that are actually hanging up some of my prints that I have. I got the frames at IKEA as well. And then over here I've got this little bulletin board kind of thing. I made it at my last apartment. I got the bulletin board itself from Goodwill, and then I just printed out all of this stuff on it that I got off like Pinterest. I think it's super cute. There's me, hello. And then this is actually the only closet in our entire apartment. There she is. Super exciting. Oh, and then right there is the bathroom. We can go inside, but it's really nothing too exciting. Bathroom, me again. Hello. Nothing to see here. Goodbye. Okay, and then whenever you leave my room, we have my favorite plant of all time, which is actually dying. It makes me want to cry, so we're not going to talk about it. So we've got this dresser. I got it from IKEA, and I'm actually working on like DIYing it to make the drawers look slightly different, which I'm really excited about, but I haven't been able to find all of the stuff to be able to do it yet, but it's gonna look sick. And then we've got 2 of my favorite plants right here. I absolutely love these. And then we have a bunch of crystals. I got this mirror at the thrift store for $3, one of my best finds of all time. Water bottle that I take with me everywhere. Then we have this little thing. It looks like this round part, the marble, it used to be the inside of a microwave. We can't really tell. And then we've got these crystals that my mom got me from, I forget where she got them from. Maybe Arkansas? I think it was just where she lives. And then this crystal that I got in Hawaii, yeah. This one I got in New York. And then 2 essential oils that my sister gave me. And then I'm pretty sure this is from Germany. I forget where this guy's from though. I want to say California. And then if you like open this little box, I like painted this on here. I think it used to be like a cigar box. And then it's just like a bunch of my Polaroids that I don't hang up also. Just knock those over nice. And then a bunch of my crystals that I got just from like everywhere. Because everywhere I go, I get a crystal. So that's why I have them literally everywhere. And then 2 more plants. This one is like my favorite plant ever. It's a snake plant. Favorite plant of all time. For sure. And then over here is just where I keep my my tripod and my yoga mat whenever it's all rolled up. Oh, and then up here, I've had these 2 shelves for so long. I got them at IKEA a long time ago. And then this little hanging yarn thing, I made it out of a stick and a bunch of yarn. These 2 plants in this sign right here, I got them all at the thrift store. And then over here, I also have another one of my favorite plants. It's thriving so hard. I've never been able to keep a plant alive as well as I have with this one. I absolutely love it. And then I've got this little bookshelf kind of situation. It wasn't really meant to be a bookshelf. It was more meant to be one of those things that holds those little like bins. But I wanted to put some books on it and not just have bins because I don't really have anything to hold. Like that one right there is like Thanksgiving decorations, and then this is Fig's cat food, so they're not really super useful. But then just like a bunch of books, my old like Polaroid camera that actually works, surprisingly. And then we've got more plants, more crystals, a candle I made, my essential oil diffuser, love her. And if you see this little crack on it, I actually dropped a shelf on the entire bookcase, and surprisingly it didn't break all the way. I dropped that shelf on it with all the stuff on it still. And then we have this guy. I got this at a thrift store as well. I just thought it was super cute and I wanted to write something on that and also be able to hang Polaroids. So there's that. I don't super love it, but it's gonna stay there. And then I got this shelf at IKEA as well, along with the picture frame and the mirrors, or the mirror and the picture frames are all from the thrift store. And then my 2 plants. That dude is thriving. Look at him go. Wow. I love this because I got it, like the pegboard that it's on, I found it outside of my house, like 4 months after living here. So I went to my local, like, craft thrift store and found a bunch of fake plants and a bunch of pegs. And I DIY'd a little pegboard made of plants, and I absolutely love it so much. This picture frame is also one of my favorite things ever. I found it at a thrift store exactly like this for $3, and the back of it is like a cork board, so it's kind of like a bulletin board kind of thing. So I drew up this like huge print and then just like pinned it to the middle, and I love how it looks. It's one of my favorite things in my apartment. And then we'll talk about this baby. So I actually just got this the other day. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw me freaking out about it. I love this chair so much. I've been dying for one for so long, so I'm so happy I found one. I got it on Facebook Marketplace for like cheap as hell considering how expensive these chairs can be. And I adore it. It really just like completely finished my apartment for me. This little side table I got at the thrift store as well. And then my cute little aloe vera plant sitting on the middle. And then over here, that's where I keep Fig's, her litter box, and like her food goes on top of it. It's just something that I like DIY'd with a lot of power tools and a saw. But yeah, it's actually perfect considering how like little space I have in this apartment to put things like that. And it hides it away nice. I love it. And then here's the TV stand. So there's a picture frame right there, and it's holding one of my favorite prints. I absolutely adore that print, and I think it looks perfect in that picture frame. I love that. And then we have a sign down here. It says Simplify. I got it at the thrift store. I'm sure it's meant to be in someone's like math class as like decoration for like school. So I kept it. And then I got this camera that doesn't work, but I got it at like a secondhand shop just because I thought it was super cute. I love that. And then my printer, boring stuff, more plants, more plants, more plants. And then here's the speaker. It's actually one of my favorite things in the apartment, but it's my roommate. She found it on the side of the road, which I absolutely love. Here's one of my proudest items in my home. It's this ladder that's like half white, half like wood brown. And I made it myself, just out of a few planks of wood and some screws. Also took a lot of power tools, but I love it so much. It's one of my favorite things. Obviously, everything's just gonna be my favorite thing apparently, so this is our dining room table. It's actually my dad's. It's an authentic 60s diner table, and I think it's just so beautiful, and it's like so hefty, and you can tell that it's just like so retro and old. I love it. It definitely needs different chairs, but I haven't found any, and I'm not really looking for any, so that's why these are still here. But I think it's just like, it's fine, it works. I love this table so much. And then more prints of mine just hanging up. And then here's my coffee table. It's got a candle that I made. This little, I don't even know what you would call this. It's just like a little holder for like coffee table things. We got it at the thrift store. It was black. I painted it white. And then here are my coffee table books. And then we just put one of those like crystals that my mom got me on top. And obviously these are the coffee table books I have, vegetables and a plant recipe book, and then this one on top that I got at a thrift store. It's called What If, and it's just like a book full of random questions, and then they're like scientifically answered. Like here, let me look. So this is just like the first page I opened it to. If my printer could literally print out money, would it have that big of an effect on the world? And then they literally scientifically like explain it to them and like tell you how it would affect the world. And just like every page is just like random ass questions like that. And I just think it's so funny. What if you strap C4 to a boomerang? Could this be an effective weapon, or would it be as stupid as it sounds? And then they just answer it. Like, I think it's so funny. So yeah, I love that book. And then this is my couch. It's definitely not my favorite part of the apartment, but it like gets the job done, I guess. It was the perfect size, the perfect color, like exactly what I was looking for. And I found it on Facebook Marketplace, so I got it, but it's not super reliable. Like, it's very lightweight, and if you like sit on it too hard or something, or like lean back too fast, you feel like you're literally gonna tip the whole couch over. I don't know. I definitely want to upgrade it, but this is working for now, so I'm keeping it. And it was only $40 on Facebook Marketplace, so obviously I had to go for it. And then moving into my kitchen, I'm not gonna go super in detail about it because I did do like a little pantry tour on my channel already that really goes in detail. I'm just gonna show you a few things that have like changed, I guess. So like we have all of this stuff, everything on the counters were thrifted. Everything except for my Vitamix, obviously. These are my two new favorite pieces. So I got these frames at the thrift store and then put my prints in them. I love those. These pots up here were thrifted. And then all of this was thrifted. I got a bunch of Polaroids in my fridge, which are just the cutest. And then a good all hanging plant right there. Love that. My shelves with all of my jars. Alright, that was everything. What did you guys think?
Yeah, like I said, if you do want a more in-depth look at my kitchen, I will link my pantry tour down below because I give like an entire tour of like the depths of my pantry and my fridge and everything. So if you want to see that, you should go watch it. Highly recommend. I'm kind of crazy in that video, but it's fine. When am I not? I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my apartment and all of its secondhand glory. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!